My incredible friends, my wonderful subscribers, you amazing people, welcome back. I am so glad that you are joining me on another walk. So, this is not Japan. This is back in California. So, today we are in Grover Beach. Now, we're starting in Grover Beach, and this walk will bring us into Pismo Beach. If you are a longtime subscriber, or you just had some time on your hands to watch my previous videos, the first walking video that I uploaded was in Pismo Beach. Walking down the pier, walking around the downtown area, and kind of giving some commentary about that. So this is the third walking video that I'm uploading. Again, I hope to do these pretty frequently and get better and better as time goes on. So this was recorded on January 3rd, 2023. So for quite a few places around the world, it was super cold, right? I mean, that's winter time, but in the beautiful Central Coast, California, you can see how people are dressed. You can see the sky, and you can just get a feel for what the temperature is like. I want to say in Celsius, it's about 23 degrees or so. In Fahrenheit, that would probably be mid to low 70s, I want to say. So we've got a spectacular day. Just look at the sky. Very soon you'll be able to see the ocean and the sun as well, and it is very, very nice. So we've got a nice walk in store today. Very peaceful. No crazy stuff going on here. Not really any interesting conversations that we're going to overhear, but that's okay because really this was such a nice day. The most important thing is to appreciate the spectacular scenery, especially from right now. Right. Again, January 3rd. Back in Tokyo, I mean, on January 3rd, everybody would just be in coats. They'd probably be staying home with the heaters on. But typically, Japanese have a much lower tolerance for cold. And so, yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you're fine.
To my friends in Japan, my buddies in Europe, my amicis in Italy, yeah, this might be a really good spot to take your next New Year's holiday.
And I don't know, I think it's awesome.
This path seemingly goes on forever. For this video, I've got the good old GoPro Hero 10 or 11, whichever the newest one is at the time, and I'm just holding it in my hand. Well, I've got it on the kind of like selfie stick kind of thing, the GoPro stick. I'm not sure what name they're calling it, but yeah, trying out the image stabilization, which at least from the preview here, it looks like it's working out pretty good. So that's a really good sign for future walking videos. plan to upload all the walking videos in the future without my voice, for those of you who just want to enjoy essentially going on a walk by yourself. I'm not sure how you want to do it. I know that some people watch these walking videos on YouTube and they put on their own music in the background. And so then it really feels like they're going for a walk. Some other people, they go on a treadmill and they've got their iPad, they've got their phone in front of them with a walking video up, which is a super cool idea, right? Because then it's really like you're going for a walk here. So while this is this version does have my little bits of commentary, I don't have too much to say for this video. I mean, we're surrounded by pretty amazing nature, so there's not too much that I have to talk about. Like with the downtown Pismo video, there were quite a few different buildings, shops, people. There was a lot of stuff going on in those videos. So as a result, there's quite a bit to talk about, right? But in this case, when we've just got the beautiful nature surrounding us on all sides, there is not too much to say. I don't want to say too much. I want to let you guys appreciate the nature as well. Again, this version does have commentary, so you will have my voice. I'll be talking about a few different things. Hope you can enjoy that. We will be going down to the beach later in this video. And that's pretty cool. We'll be walking through the water. We'll be seeing some seagulls in action trying to break open clams, which is super fun to watch.
But I know who will take them. I know who will like them.
For everybody watching, I'm very curious. Where are you from? I know that there's going to be a few people who live on the Central Coast watching these videos. Hello to dear family and friends. But for those of you who are not living in the Central Coast, you could be my family back in Minnesota. Miss you guys a lot. You might be from Europe. Some of my buddies that I met in Italy. Some of my friends from Australia, Japan. Please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how you guys are doing. How is your new year going so far? And I mean, check this out, guys. With this kind of view, this is a pretty good spot to spend the new year. You can go camping down on the beach. There's quite a few people who drive their ATVs on the dunes. Not in this area, but a little bit farther to the west. There's some dunes. People go, what is it? Dune riding? I've never done it, but I've seen quite a few people do it. Dune riding, dune hopping. So, little cut there. I got to the end, decided to take a little break, really appreciate the scenery before turning this bad boy off and back on. So that was kind of our first stop, right? We took the beautiful path, went up the side, appreciated the scenery there. Now we're going back to the path. We're going to continue a little bit further, and there'll be another really nice little side point, detour, that we're going to take and appreciate some more beautiful scenery.
People are climbing up the tree.
I'm like, come on, let's go. Just like laugh.
So, I don't know if you guys are aware, but the U.S. Travel News has ranked Pismo Beach as the number 6 best beach in California. So you're probably thinking, what, number 6? Why isn't it higher? Well, that's what I'm wondering too. The thing is, on U.S. News, they put Laguna Beach as number 1. Now, Laguna is a really nice beach. However, it can get super crowded. So if you happen to go there when the kids are in school, there's no holiday, you can see some really incredible scenery. The ocean looks really nice. But that's the thing. You got to go during the right time. Otherwise, it'll be so crowded you won't be able to really enjoy it. There's a handful of other beaches on the list that are all in kind of popular, crowded places. The thing about Pismo Beach is that, sure, it also can get very crowded. Don't get me wrong there. But it's not close. It's not like in Los Angeles, Orange County, San Diego area. Those areas naturally have a bunch of people, so they're going to be crowded quite a bit more often than Pismo Beach because it's a little bit of a drive to get up here. So for all the beaches in California, when you consider the scenery, the things that you can do, right? Hop on the dune buggy. There's really cool wine tours that people are doing up in Paso Robles, about a less than an hour or so drive north of Pismo Beach. You can go skydiving in Santa Barbara. That's ranked one of the top skydiving destinations in the world. That's about an hour drive south or so from here. So you can really plan a neat trip here. So when I walk, I like to pass people. I tend to walk fairly fast, and one of my things that gets me is getting stuck behind slow people. So I will try to do whatever I can to pass them. But typically, slow people walk next to each other. They're just enjoying the scenery, right? They're in no rush. I always feel like I'm in a rush, so I always try to pass people. Oh, that person just said hello to all of you watching. All of you, how many we got? 50, 200 people watching this? Hopefully more. Maybe we'll hit 201 viewers. That'd be nice. So this is a really nice campground. People come up here for the holiday. They bring the camper. Find a good spot here. Have barbecues, campfires every night, and you're a few minutes walk away from the beach. So we're gonna follow this path down here to our next little pit stop, and it's a cool one. So I'm actually gonna turn off my commentary from here. We'll get to the end of this path, appreciate the view, and then we'll continue our journey. Hey. Well, if you guys could hear, they were really enjoying the scenery too, which I hope you guys are, from wherever you are in the world, whether you're able to live in Pismo Beach and you can appreciate the scenery every day, or if you're somewhere else, just stuck behind your computer, hopefully you can still appreciate it. Another little cut there. But yeah, you can see, how many people? I can see like 4, 5 right there. Now we are a little ways away from the beach. We're heading there now. But even once we get right up next to the water, there's barely anyone there. So there are a handful of days during the year where it is super, super crowded. There are tons of people, and you might have wished that you stayed home, but really it's only a handful of days. Pretty much every day is just like this. During summer, it's typically foggy, more cool. So, if you're like me who lives in Tokyo, our summers are really bad. I mean, really, really bad. It gets upwards of 40 degrees Celsius or 100 plus Fahrenheit, with extremely high humidity, where you can barely breathe. And then you go to work, you got to get on the crowded train with a suit on, get crammed together with everybody else. And then of course there's always going to be a few people who are just oozing sweat. And of course they always are the person who's right next to you on the train. So during the summer months, since the global temperature keeps getting higher and higher, Pismo Beach is a great place to escape to.
Back to the bridge, it's over there.
So now you had a good chance to check out the beach. Barely anyone there. So, hello everyone. Just gave you a little wave there. So that was our next little pit stop there. We've got one more, and we'll be going down to the beach, wading through a little pool of water, and that's probably my favorite part of the video. So we've had some really nice scenery to appreciate so far, but really once we actually go down there to the water, get to see the birds flying around, trying to smash open some clams, that's the best part. So stay tuned, guys. Hope you're enjoying this walk so far. So there were two of those. The first one was me doing it from my mic. The second one was me doing it while recording. So for the most part, when recording these videos, I try not to talk. I try to walk alone and just try to get the natural sounds in. So very rarely you'll hear me intentionally making some sounds in these videos. But after a little bit of walking, 20 plus minutes or so, that felt nice. That was a good, 5-second break? Right, so you can really see, how many people are there on the beach? I mean, excluding the guy with the dog in front of us, there's like 5 plus a few more in the distance. So we're getting ready to go down and have some fun down there. This is my favorite part. We've got a cut coming up very soon. Then we're going to be heading down there. Yep, there was our little cut. tons of birds coming by. Well, so another super short little, what am I talking about? Sorry, another little cut there. So I was taking a bit of a break, but then all the birds were flying by. So I thought, I gotta get a little video of this. Then it was time to go down. So here the water looks a little bit dirty, but that's okay. There's always that little bit of uncertainty when you start wading through water. How deep is it? And then what exactly is in that water? Since it's a little bit dirty, you can't exactly tell what's in it. But luckily, we made it through safe, guys. So we're going to, right by the water, there's quite a few birds flying around. And so what they are doing is, well, kind of what they do for their whole lives, look for food. They're either sleeping or trying to eat something. So what they do is they fly around, and with their very perceptive eyes, they look for clams or other little things that they can eat. But once they find the clam doesn't want to be eaten. You know, he's hiding in his shell, just chilling. The birds don't like that very much, so they grab him. They fly up really high and they drop him, hoping that when the clams hit the bottom, they'll open up and the seagull can eat the little delicacy inside. So here it's actually pretty cool because there's a few different scenes of that happening. See, there's no honor among thieves. So, you know, you've got one seagull who tries super hard to find his clam. He finds it, flies up really high, he drops it, and another seagull swoops in and steals the. So you'll have some seagulls who they fly up really high and they notice there's other seagulls coming and they abandon mission. They just take the clam and they fly away with it. They want to be alone when they drop it. Other seagulls, they actually take the clam, they snatch it midair, fly off with it, and try to break it on their own. So it gets pretty aggressive. But as someone who just has a GoPro and trying to get some cool video, it's perfect. Not sure how much of that is in this video, but, well, appreciate the scenery, enjoy watching the birds, and see what you catch. Now guys, we are approaching the end of our walk today, where we went from the Grover Beach area down to Pismo. Saw some beautiful scenery along the way. We've got some thievery going on amongst the birds here. Pretty crazy stuff. But I hope that you've enjoyed our little journey today. There's a few more fun moments coming up with the birds. So please enjoy that. Leave me a comment. Let me know, where you're from, where you're watching from. What kind of walks would you like to see? I've got this amazing camera with good attachments. I'll be making a lot of videos in Japan coming up in the near future. So if you have a suggestion about something that you want to watch, please let me know, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Oh, some birds over there. One of them tried to drop the clam, the other went in to steal it. I don't know if you guys caught that. If you didn't catch it, it's worth kind of rewinding and checking it out. There will be a few more coming up. Look forward to those. I don't have a walk. I don't have a video going back into the car from here. So the video is going to end in a couple minutes. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed seeing a bit more of the Central Coast in California. Maybe motivated you to plan a trip out and visit. Again, if you're not already, I'd appreciate a subscribe there, maybe a thumbs up. And, well, there's a lot more walking coming up if you would like to help me refuel on this journey. Oh! That was fun. That was fun to watch. If you want to help me refuel on this journey, maybe consider buying me a coffee. A link is in the description. Very much appreciated. So, I'll leave you guys here. I appreciate a bit more what's going on, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Take care, guys. Ciao, ciao. Oh, get ready, got some incoming bird drama. This is getting serious. Oh, you've got one bird up in the air. He's got his eyes looking near and far. Oh, did it happen? Did the steal happen? Did it? No, it did not. We got distracted. Another bird. Oh. I think we have a successful steal. A lot of drama going on in the bird kingdom today, folks.